Hello, Jim here. I just wanted to make a quick little video for you to kind of cover your 5 questions here and also be able to dive a little deeper in the conversation. So right now, you're on a legacy account, an older account that you got in with a 10 site, and you're utilizing the plugin, but you're wanting to know the differences between the two. So I'll cover that, and I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading each one and then answering them. I am now setting up plugin on this domain. That's why I'm asking the question regarding plugin versus the hosted version. I am preparing to run automated evergreen event. I'm also asking what my current account is like. All right, so to start off, the differences between the two, the plugin, because we're phasing out of the plugin eventually, but the plugin still works. It's still being kept up to date for the most part. It does not have all the features as your easywebinar.live subdomain would, your soulrichwoman.easywebinar.live. That domain will have all the features that we currently have out. If you're strictly using it for automated events, you'll probably be okay. However, you are still gonna not have all the features. Features like just-in-time feature, being able to run your events every 15 minutes, having the new registration widget to put on an external page. You'll have to use the original widget, which doesn't have the customizing abilities as the new hosted for you widget has. There's also the replay for enabling a replay page, having it run as a duplicated. Let me get into it. I'll show you. So on the replay page, you won't have this within the plugin version. It will be just strictly replay. There won't be the ability to create a custom replay page, have the replay page expire, or have a countdown on the replay page. As far as integrations go, the only thing that you're going to have are an Infusionsoft connection or custom code. Okay, you will not have the API connections. API connections are solely for the hosted version. I'm trying to think of all the social meta tag settings. I don't know if you're going to have that. Yeah, there's going to be quite a few things that you're going to be missing. So, but anyway, you could still utilize it for running automated events. There's just some things that you're going to be limited on. All right, so that would be the only limits that you have. But you still have the ability to utilize this domain if the vanity of the domain is not that important, because everybody has webinar platforms, and those platforms are on their domain. So if the vanity, so it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon at all. So if the vanity of the domain is something that you can live without, then you'll utilize your soulrichwoman.easywebinar.live and create all your events on it. So that way you have all the features to be able to run the webinar how you want to run it that we have available to you. When utilizing the plugin, you still have to log into https://app.easywebinar.com and select what domain you want to create an event on. And then if you're going to use the plugin, you'd have to make sure that you selected the domain that you want to add them to. Once you create that event, you click Save and Publish. That information gets pushed to the WordPress site's database. EasyWebinar does not hold any of that information. It will all reside within the database of the WordPress site. Now, EasyWebinar server just communicates to your database server, your server with the database on it, to get the information and or send commands to it on how to run. But if you were on the easywebinar.live, then we hold all the information for you. So there are some differences. And then down here, you're talking about weekly webinars. Okay, I'm not sure if these are live events or if they're automated pre-recorded events. If you want to do live events, then you're going to want to utilize the hosted for you domain, because that we have our own live stream engine that is zero lag. If you utilize the plugin, then you'll have to do YouTube Live, which has the lag and everything else within it. And then if you want to, if you use ours, we also have we can host your presentation for you, so that's one less window that you'll have getting in the way. And it's simple. It's a simple click, and you're off and running. You're off and you're doing your live webinar. You can even utilize EasyWebinar's live event system to create those pre-recorded events for you, and then you can turn them into automated events by selecting them as past sessions, and then we host them for you. But you can't do that with the plugin. So there's a lot of things that are different. You're also asking about your current account, since it's legacy, any limits. No, you're actually getting more than what you had before, and you're not limited. As far as live events go, there might be a limit to how many people can be on an EasyWebinar live event when you use the EasyWebinar live stream engine. When you utilize YouTube Live, there's no limits to how many attendees attend the actual event page. Number four is going to depend for the weekly webinars. If you're doing live events, you're going to want to utilize soulrichwoman.easywebinar.live, because you're going to want to take advantage of EasyWebinar's live stream engine and not have to always worry about doing things on YouTube Live. However, you can, if you want, if that's what you're accustomed to, that's what you're used to, and that's what you like, because they'll be automatically saved to your YouTube channel. Then you can use either or for that matter. And then can EasyWebinar stream to Facebook Live? This is on our agenda to be pushed out, but I can tell you right now, it will not be for the plugin. It will it'll be within the easywebinar.live domain. Because like I said, the plugin is going to be phased out eventually. To help with the vanity of the domain name, we are going to be releasing out soon, hopefully. I don't have any times for when these are going to be released. We're going to be releasing what's called domain masking, where you can actually create that soulwoman.com, soulrichwoman.com / WEEM power. That WEEM power can then be masked to us, so that way everything flows through that URL and looks like it's coming from your site when it's actually all on ours. It's the only way that we can try and get you that vanity URL while we host everything, because a lot of these features that are not on the plugin, they need a controlled environment, and we cannot control everybody else's WordPress sites and or servers. It's just there's just too many to try and control, and so we can't do that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quit jabbering in your ear. If you have any more questions at all, feel free and ask. Okay? Have a great day.